Hi everyone, it's Jackie from Rose Gold Library, and I'm super excited that you're here. So welcome to my video. This is a bullet journal video that I'm going to be discussing a little bit my event at a Twisted Wonderland Fan event. And look at these cards, these are so cute. So I made them at the event. Everything that you see here is a bit of merch made by artists, as well as stuff that I paid for the donation tiers at the cup sleeve. So these charms are literally ripping rent-free. I love them with all my heart. So this sticker lives rent-free, but for the wrong reasons. All of these are so cute. This sticker, well, it's not really a sticker, it's more like a card stock. Also gorgeous. I had so much fun because it was celebrating Ernesto's followers, or fellow honest on the Japanese servers of the game. And this is my Grinders Open, I think it's what it's called. I love this giant print. I'm so glad that I was able to participate in the alley. And author's note, or at least editor's note, the Kalim and Jamil little figurine stand was actually from Japan, and it says, "You're always doing your best." Also, this I love the Twist fandom because someone overheard me talking about Kalim and how I love him because I'm doing something about him this month, essentially. If you saw my other video on my bullet journal, it's Arabia month, and so they gave it to me. They got it on a gacha pool. I'm so sorry forever who was standing behind me because I got the last one of the sticker sheet. I'm sorry, not sorry. So yeah, everything is a bit of merch, also free, and I just love the fandom so much. It was so nice meeting people in person. I'm trying to go out and see more people at events this year, now that I'm not broke anymore, so spending my money wisely on a gacha game. Yeah, that hurt me as much as it hurt you. So, unfortunately, these are the only cards that I was able to get from the merch shop, so I'll see if I can find everyone's social and link them down below. All of their art is so pretty, and I've spent so much money, unfortunately. But here's the thing, I did manage to get a lot of freebies as well. So, mango mousse is what I got the event. It was really delicious. We'll go back for it again. And this Ernesto Flowers sticker that you see that my hand is slightly covering up, it was actually a freebie that someone gave out in the event. And my friend gave me hers, so I had two. So I'm forever grateful. Everyone in the fandom is so kind. So this stamp rally, unfortunately I forgot my game rally. And this sticker, it's supposed to say Eureka, or what is it? Eureka. And unfortunately it says that. So it lives rent-free now, and it's going to hide in my bullet journal. So this is the stamp rally for the Artist Alley, where I got all of these cute little stuff. This sticker is BB Boy. I just love the chibification and just silly goofy time. And this Kalim is originally for my May bullet journal. I'll link it down below if you're interested in that, because this is my first SSR card that I got for an event. So I was super excited. I was losing my mind because I didn't realize when I was first starting to play the game, because I've been playing the game on and off for a couple years now, but during this one was the one where I physically was crying with joy because I didn't realize it was a rare card. And this was before the Scarabia arc, more or less, before I got into that book. So this is what I normally don't do. I don't actually put stickers in my journal. Thankfully I had two, but I felt like this seemed so perfectly aligned, and it looks great, and I'm sticking it there. So it's forever in that place. So what I've been doing lately for my stickers and like cardstock-ish stuff, because I love doing like the flip up and down. And with tape, you don't have to worry about actually ripping the page. So this is what I've been doing lately for a lot of my things. But this type of tape is like simple, what is it, office tape, thankfully. So it's not like office invisible tape, so it's not like washi. Some washi tapes will literally rip out your journal because it is so sturdy. I think that's the right word. So yeah. And this was another freebie. A lot of the files were Ernesto freebies or like winning from the event. So also, I nearly forgot to say, the cafe that this was being hosted at, I got the mango mousse, would go back for it. It was really delicious, and thankfully mangoes are in season, more or less, when I tried it. And I got 75% less sweet instead of the full percent, thankfully, because the mangoes were already sweet by itself. So this is a little notepad with the Octavian trio in their little pajama forms. Oh yeah, so a bit of a better view. The Japanese on it says, "You are always doing your best." I was going to put on it because it is Sky Arabia themed, but then my anxiety was like, no, so I stopped, and I realized it would be too thick, more or less, and I did not really like that, so it's just gonna be on my wall now. Because I thought it would be more thinner. Turns out it's more like dense than I thought. And this is actually from official merch. There was a seller, which you'll see very later, because I finally found the card later on, and they had a mystery shop. This was roughly around $5, I believe. And I also got a Octavian trio chain, which wasn't really featured because I nearly forgot, because it's on my work badge. So yeah. So some of the stuff I just kind of got, to be honest, because it either was the cheapest or I just think it is just pretty. Sometimes I don't care about spoilers, so there's that. Please feel free to talk in the comments. So this is a section where I really want to journal about my feelings about this event, and also realize that I have the passion and the talent for drawing. If I had the talent for drawing, really good in terms of I can make merch out of it. I will be making my own merch line, which I do not have. So these stickers, adorable. I love them so much. So it's gonna be ready for probably one of the summer months. The beauty of a bullet journal is that you can always use a post-it note to cover up any mistakes and not be shy about it. So since the event was also a Star Wars important day, May 4th, I had to double check it because it was so funny, like, because all of my friends were sending May the 4th be with you. And I had a conversation about I just love the localization of many things, because I had to stop myself and being like fellow / Foulsworth, and I'm like, that's not right, or honest fellow or fellow honest, and I was like, what is this? I had to look it up on the wiki, and I was like, you know what, his outfit is patchworked anyway, let's go with it. And thankfully I was able to find some semblance of color scheme that I've had in my pants. I tried to do balloons, but it just looks like flowers on camera, but they look more like balloons in person. So yeah, it's super cute. I just love the event. The mango mousse will forever be a part. I will probably drive all the way down just for it actually again. I loved it so much. Probably will, probably not. Let's be real, I hate driving. But I did love the games at the event. Since the event was based on the carnival aspect, of Endless Flower Wars because it's based on the Pinocchio Carnival storyline. The games were all based on a mix of Carnival and also Japanese Carnival games. I don't know the exact name of it, and I feel like I'm going to butcher pronunciation, but you get little paper nets, and you try to scoop out as many balls as you can. I won this matcha mochi at the end of it, of the stamp rally, because you did that, as well as ring toss, and then playing a twist tune, and it was super fun. I just loved how it was just slightly chaotic at the same time since there was a lot of people. Mango Mousse, I was so obsessed. I'm pretty sure you heard me say Mango Mousse around like 7 or 8 times already. It was so good. Dole Cafe, you'll have my heart. And I will be back for it as soon as possible if I can. So all the artists, I absolutely love each and single artist. If it wasn't for the stamp rally, I'll still go and buy stuff from each of the artists. They're all so talented, and I just can't wait for my paychecks to come in and hopefully get some cards in the game, and also so I can spend money in person, and hopefully I get to see them at more events, hopefully soon in my area. Yeah, each of the artists was actually so kind in person. So this is a little bit of personal things. It was mainly talking about the venue, and it was great, but also they had, for me personally, some things were a little bit like chaotic in terms of filming. I nearly forgot about the stand that I got, and how the venue needs to have more stands in terms of like photo ops, in my opinion. But also it was just for me, I was wearing like 4 layers of clothing, all because it was about to rain that day, so it was a little stuffy for me. And also just writing some personal stuff, kind of like my friends' names and people who obviously are here for a good time, not to be shown on the internet, like legal names and stuff. So keeping it blurred out. But I will be showing all of the artists that were here, and also, so I will never forget, in my own little personal archive for SoCal Wonder Sleeves. You see me contemplating where to put this, and then I just landed on this little corner because that's what it means to have a bright green. Your eyes are drawn immediately there. And also, it is so great to finally find a fandom. I've been in fandom spaces where it's just been hard to either meet in person or just, we can meet in person. It is technically close by. Oh wait, it is all the way in, I don't know, so-and-so county. It's a neighboring county, but I don't want to drive all the way there. So thankfully, I am excited for the next one. I know that this event was also helping charity-wise for all the proceeds, so that means I did good. And this will be forever my favorite little notepad. And here's some of the artists that I didn't get a, business card. So I had to look through their Instagram and trying to find it. Also very helpful was the stamp rally. And this was also a person where I got an amazing cosplayer. This is where I got some of the official Japanese merch that they were selling. They gave me one, so I'm shouting them out right here. I will also be shouting them out in the description below. It's also mainly because I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but they're on Blue Sky, which I think is artist Twitter, I believe. Very, very unsure. But yeah. So this one I do not know how to pronounce. Is A01Z26U21L12 on X, aka Twitter. and a nightly veil, which I'm forever grateful that was able to purchase some of their stuff. I know a lot of the artists were kind of pleasantly surprised that some of their merch was selling out a little too fast, because the event started at 1, and by the time it was 3 o'clock, they had sold out at least a good chunk of what they had on display. So yeah, if you have any questions, or if you just want to discuss theories, or just like, ooh, what's going on, feel free to hit me up. I'm always here. And yeah, Twist has been currently my obsession, and I've just been loving it every second. Unfortunately, my friends are not, because I just keep yapping. I did nearly 100 PowerPoint essay explaining the lore to my friends, and it was only up to book 4. So yeah, that was a lot. And also, I nearly forgot to showcase the cup sleeve, which was so amazing. Oh yeah, and this was a little bit of the matcha. So yeah, I was trying to see where I can put it here. The little Hello Kitty and strawberry, because I love strawberries. If you look at my channel, I've always loved strawberries. Just like Riddle, I love a good strawberry tart. Actually, a mixed berry tart might be a better accurate representation of my taste. So yeah, here's my little strawberry. And also, just Kevin would love a good strawberry Hello Kitty, and would be so real. I think he'll just love cinnamon roll, unironically. And that's my bullet journal. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye bye. Take care.